Okay, thanks for tuning in. This is the first video in a series that we're making on how to get to Tateshina. So we are going to be starting from Shinjuku Station, which I'm assuming most of you are well familiar with. So if you can get to Shinjuku Station, from here it's quite easy to get to Tateshina. So once again, this is part one. We're going to go to the Midori no Madoguchi. And you can line up, and I guess if you're going to be using the JR Rail Pass you will have to line up, but if you're not using the JR Rail Pass, and given that the Rail Pass prices have gone up significantly, and if you're looking to actually go by rent a car for the most of your trip, then you'd probably want to come to one of these vending machines so that you can buy a ticket. So we're going to go to the English menu, which can be found up at the top around the middle. So we'll press on that, and then we have to choose a reserved seat for the train to Tateshina. So a seat reservation on an express train, and we are going to choose the Limited Express for Kofu and Matsumoto. So if you're coming from Shinjuku, you're going to be obviously pressing from Shinjuku, and then you want to get off at Chino Station, Chino. And then you select the boarding date, and then either the departure time or the arrival time. You can choose that. How many passengers? I was flying solo that day. And then you can choose the type of car that you want. Do you want an ordinary car or a green car? Green car costs a little bit more because it's like premium economy. And then you can choose also your seat. And then you can choose the car that you want to be in, and then it'll kind of tell you which one is crowded and which one isn't. Ideally, you want to choose a window seat on the right-hand side so that you can see Mount Fuji along the way. On this day, unfortunately, it was rainy and cloudy, so we didn't actually get to see Mount Fuji, but keep that in mind if you do want to check out Mount Fuji on the way. Okay, this bit here is a little bit confusing, so I've slowed down the video so I can sort of explain it a little bit better. You sort of need to buy two tickets when boarding on the Azusa Express train. One is the ticket which is the sort of like the express ticket, and the other one is the basic ticket. So on this screen you also need to select the basic fare ticket. So just press the select button here and you should be okay. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Okay, this screen is where you can choose either a one-way ticket or a return ticket. Okay, now just go and press on confirm, and then here it's time to pay. So you can either pay by cash or credit card. In this case I paid by credit card. Remember to press the green hash button after putting in your PIN, and then we should get our tickets. If you need a receipt, you can press on that button. For some reason I didn't get mine. Maybe I pressed a little bit too late. Who knows? But you do get, even if you don't press the receipt, you will get a credit card slip or a payment slip. So this is the credit card sales slip, which isn't the ticket. The sort of like a more squarish ticket is actually the train ticket. Okay, so here are some details for you. Okay, so we're at the south gate of Shinjuku Station. So obviously we can't use the gates where they only accept the sort of IC cards like Pasmo and Suica. We're going to go to one of these gates where we can actually insert the ticket. Oh, there we go. Don't forget to grab it again and hold on to that. Okay, we're inside. Most of the time you will be departing from either platform 9 or 10, but make sure to check before you do board. So we're just going to head over to the Chuo Line. I think it's the blue colored line, sort of like the navy blue colored line. Here we go. So it's the Chuo Line for the Limited Express. So today on platform 10, we can see that the Azusa 21 is leaving at noon, heading towards Matsumoto. Okay, so we just check our ticket to make sure that yes, it is the Azusa 21 that we want to get on. So from here, we can go straight down and board the train, but if it's around lunchtime or dinner time, or you're just feeling a little bit peckish, then do stop by at one of the Ekiben shops. This is the one closest to the south entrance, and so you can come here and grab a delicious lunchbox. There are obviously lots to choose from. Today I think I decided to go with the seafood option, which was the maguro and what else did it have? Ikura, salmon roe, the maguro, the salmon and the maguro, sorry, the salmon roe and the tuna sashimi bento. Okay, so we're now going to head downstairs to go to the platform 10, to board the Limited Express Azusa to get to Chino Station along, which will help us to get to Tateshina eventually. So down we go, down the escalator. Platform 10 is on the left hand side. You just want to make sure, once again, there's the train waiting for us. But once again, just to be sure. Okay, and we can see that we're in car 7. Okay, so where's car 7? Car 6 is right here, so we can get on to car 6 and then walk through to car 7. All right. So these are the regular carriages. If you did choose a green car carriage, then make sure you go to that specific one. Okay, then you want to just check that your seat number is correct. What's mine? 11A. Car 7, seat 11A. There we are on the window side. So you can put your luggage, any luggage on the top. So we're departing. They do have a little time lapse. Unfortunately, like I said, it was raining that day, so we couldn't show you Mount Fuji. But there are sort of like ports to charge your devices, and there are people that come around to sell you snacks should you need anything extra, snacks and drinks. I did forget to mention that you can also buy the tickets on the actual platform, on platforms 9 and 10 if you are in a bit of a rush. And you can also buy the ticket on the train, but when you buy the ticket on the train itself, there are only 2 options to pay. That is either with cash or with one of the IC cards like Suica or Pasmo. You cannot pay with a credit card if you board onto the train without a ticket. Okay, so here we have arrived at Chino Station. All right, time to get off. The doors on the left-hand side will open. Make sure you throw out any rubbish that you may have. There are normally rubbish bins near the exits. And here we are. We are at Chino Station. It takes about 2 hours from Shinjuku, so it's not too long. If you do decide to take the bus from Shinjuku, the bus terminal from the south side of Shinjuku Station, I think it takes at least 2.5 hours. if not 3 hours. Some of the buses have Wi-Fi, some of them don't. You can get Wi-Fi on the Azusa. So if you definitely need Wi-Fi while you're traveling, then the safe option would be to get on the Azusa train. The Azusa train costs about 5,000, I think it was 5,650 yen, don't quote me on that. And then if you're getting on the bus, it costs around 3,000 yen. So the bus is a little bit cheaper, but the train will get you there a little bit quicker. So it all depends on, I guess, your budget and your priorities. Okay, going up the stairs, there is a lift should you need to use a lift as well. So make sure to get your ticket ready because you'll need to put it in the gate. Okay, we're at Chino Station, about to get out. I had a lot of luggage with me, so I was just kind of struggling with my luggage at the time. Okay, we got our ticket, picking up our luggage again. And it's time to head out. Put the ticket in the slot. There we go. And we are here. Welcome to Chino Station, the closest station to Tateshina. So this is the first video in the series. We are going to, the next video we're going to show you all the different options from Chino Station, buses, taxis, and hire cars, so that you will know what to do once you get to Chino Station. But for now, that's all, and thanks for tuning in.